Hi, I'm Erica Swallow, and I'm a first-generation college student. I grew up in Arkansas, and I spent a decade on the East Coast getting educated and working. And I'm so excited that I'm back in my home state of Arkansas now, working in the sector that changed my life, education. Today, I'm here to chat with you about how a group of innovative educators are taking Lean Startup to the high school level. What does it mean to go lean in high school, and what's the potential for our education system? So, this is high school. This is the high school I experienced, and it's the high school that still exists today. As you can see, my high school English class was a ton of fun. I loved school, but I want to talk about what all of our schools have in common, namely rows of desks. From kindergarten to senior year, most students in America's education system find themselves seated chair behind chair, desk behind desk, in an endless matrix, wall to wall. And at the front of the room, someone like Mrs. Carpino, my 11th grade English teacher, commands the room right after, of course, taking attendance. And she's also expected to deliver all the content that is presented in the classroom. But what if we put students at the center of education? What if we flip that equation and instead challenge students to collaborate, to imagine their education based on their own interests and the problems they want to solve? At Noble Impact, the education nonprofit where I work, that's what we do. Here are some of our students, and in our classes and out of school events, our students work on projects that are directly related with their interests and their passions. And Lean Startup is actually a perfect fit for that because students get their hands dirty really quickly, so they can experience, pivot, and innovate within their communities. So some of our students, like Sydney Brazel, who you will see here pictured on her local news, these class projects actually can turn into businesses, starting with a project and going straight into an MVP. And so what does Sydney do? She actually makes donut holes, some of the most delicious donut holes that have ever graced the earth. From coconut crisp to chocolate chip cookie, she has it all. And it all started with Lean Startup in the classroom and her passion for donut holes. We ask students to dig within themselves and think about who they are, what they really enjoy, and the problems they see around them, and then take all of that and apply it to how they'd like to change or improve the world. Someone like Sydney can actually take this and build a minimum viable product, an MVP. In our class, students, they will use Lean Canvas to build a business plan. They also pitch in front of the class and to the local business community for feedback. And in Sydney's case, she's actually taken her business to the real world. And so her MVP was not building a full donut holery first. It was actually collaborating with a local restaurant called Copper Grill, in which she placed her donut holes on the dessert menu and was able to use their test prep kitchen to prepare the donut holes and then collect sales data from all the sales that were made to determine if she actually had a good idea. And in her own words, the grown-up business community has really embraced her fully from Copper Grill and beyond. As an education reformer myself, that's the most exciting part for me because we really need more of this connectivity between students and their communities. Because when a student gets really pumped up about an idea or a project, it's the community who in the end can open up opportunities for them to learn and grow. And when they have an idea for an MVP, it's the community once again that can help make that a reality. So Noble Impact is not the only K-12 organization that's implementing Lean. DECA, one of the largest student organizations in the nation, rolled out Lean this year for all their state and national competitions. Students used to do 20+ business plans, 20+ page business plans, and now they're going Lean. And then there's the Hawkins School in Ohio, which actually teaches educators how to implement Lean in their classroom. And this is from their summer educators workshop. So in the words of Lean Startup pioneer Eric Ries, success is not delivering a feature, it's learning how to solve the problem of the customer. For me, my customers are the students in the K-12 education system. And when I'm not taking selfies with them, I'm getting out of the building and working on their problems. All in all, what I'm saying is there are educators all across our country who are working to change the education system, and Lean Startup for many students is the catalyst that gets them engaged and on the path towards success and change in the world. Thank you.